I'm trying. Somebody told me I should do this number. Are we on live
Okay,
yet?
we are live.
We're live!
But
And in
nobody's on.
color. In living color.
In living color.
Remember that show?
I do.
I like dance shows. So you think you can dance? We got 4 people.
6 now.
Up.
Oh, filling up the room.
We're just like doubling and quadrupling our numbers. So, how you doing, Celeste?
I'm doing great today. Kind of mellow from the rain and the cool weather.
It would be nice to be at home, like, with your pajamas on and
Sewing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you're home and you're in your sewing room,
More
we're living
power
vicariously through you.
to you. Yes.
Yeah.
So we got 36.
36. Okay.
Everybody's
Well,
saying hi.
hello. So we're going to be working a little bit more on the spooky sampler today. And I am taking today from Elaine because I need to do a little bit more spooky sampler. And Tuesday was Kimberbell Day, so I didn't go live. And next week I'm taking off. So, yeah, I was like, yeah, I'll totally do this week and on today, on Friday. Because it's Friday.
We got 52.
52. Okay, so I'll tell you guys that the Viking Club is going to be next Wednesday. And that's about all we're going to remind you of today, because it is wet and dreary and our brains are not functioning properly. And we just thought, we'll just talk about the clubs. So we have the clubs. And but we do have beginning sewing tomorrow. And do we have any space available? Or are we all? We might have one spot available. So if you'd like to come, if you don't consider yourself a beginner sewer, you can come for the camaraderie. That would be nice, just to sit and sew with some people and learn something. We're going to be making something super fun. It's this cute little basket, and I think you'll like that. So if you are interested, give us a call. That's here in Littleton. And I will do... Oh, that's right. So for those of you gals and guys, wait, what wasn't there who said that? Was it gals and guys or guys and gals?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Where was I thinking about
People.
that?
How are you people?
Okay, so for those of you peeps who like to come in and sew with us, we're having the Sew with Mo on Saturday and Linda's Open Sew on Sunday. And it's super cool because you can bring your sewing machine, sew all day, well, all night with Mo, and then leave your machine. We lock up behind you. You come in first thing on Sunday morning and bada boom, bada bing, start sewing again. So if you'd like to do that, we do have some spaces open for tomorrow and Sunday. So you can come and do that. Okay, so we're going to move on. We have a winner. I don't know if you know, but we give things away here. I made this yesterday in demo y'all, I can't talk. So that's maybe you should do this.
You're doing just fine.
You should do this.
Go ahead.
I am not having a great day today. Oh, man. So anyway, this little pumpkin, I'm calling it a snack mat. I made it yesterday in demo whenever the ladies came in for Show and Tell. And it's really super cute. The person who is winning is Jacqueline Robinson.
Yay!
Yay, Jacqueline! And I know that you're a Thornton customer, so we are going to send this off to Thornton. And it is finished, but you can finish it in any way that you'd like. It's got this super cute fabric on the background. So for those of you who like the gnomes, look how cute that is. And I actually finished this yesterday. I'm pretty proud of myself, if I might say so myself, because I don't always get to finish everything. So here you go. That's going to go to Jacqueline. Congrats, Jacqueline. And let me do my joke. We'll get that over with.
And you can say guys and dolls.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of.
Were you thinking?
Maybe.
Okay.
I feel like there was either a talk show host or somebody who used to say, you know what it might be?
What?
from like Grease. Remember whenever they were having the dance off in the Grease movie?
Right.
And the guy who was the announcer, and he would talk really fast. I don't remember.
Right.
I think he said something like that. I'm not sure.
We'll see if our
Yeah, we'll see if
our
you guys
watchers
think of it.
say. Yes.
Yeah, let us know if you think of that, because I think that's what was popping into my head. Now I got to go home and watch Grease.
There you go.
I
So
know.
you know what he said.
Okay. Here we go with the glasses, because Vet can't see nothing no more. Don't get old, peeps. Okay. Of course, my eyes have never been great, but there we go. I'm going to be doing some puns. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
All right.
Do we need a drum roll?
So basically, there's no answer required from the other side, from the other party. I just like say the word puns and okay. I'm talking too much. All right. About a month before he died, my uncle had his back covered in lard. After that, he went downhill fast.
I'm sorry, but that was funny.
See?
Oh, that was good.
Okay. My cross-eyed wife and I just got a divorce. I found out she was seeing someone on the side.
You're getting a lot of laughs.
Okay, good. One more. Just one more. And I'm doing this one for Halloween because we're doing the spooky sampler. Okay. For Halloween, we dressed up as almonds. Everyone thought we were nuts.
Boom.
Okay, so now that we've had a little bit of a, don't worry, once I start sewing, I stop talking, pretty much. So, we have this lovely Fab 5, and here it is all wrapped up. This is how you're going to get it from us. Wrapped up nice and pretty, especially if, Colette's probably going to cut and package it. So, here they are, together. We're just going with it, aren't we, Colette?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. We're just going to go with it.
And these are what's in the Fab 5 today.
Yes, look at this. This is such a pretty purple, you guys. Oh my gosh, like I just love this color. And then this is a nice little blender that we have in the back going with our focal fabric. This lovely, lovely thatched. I love thatched. It's my favorite blender. And then finally ending with this lovely green to pull the whole thing together. And if you guys make something with this, we definitely want to see it because, wow, this is a nice little bundle. And we love putting fabrics together for y'all. So hopefully you like it. And you can show us by buying a whole bunch of them up.
I like greens and purples together.
Yeah. Greens and purples, pinks and purples.
Yep.
I think that's it. It's a really nice combo. All right. So, okay, y'all.
Linda wants to know who Colette is.
Colette is, remember how they, back in the late 90s, early 2000s, when, celebrities would get together, they would commingle their names because they were a couple. Well, I know it's not the first time that we've mentioned that Celeste and I, apparently being hired at about the same time, nobody really knows who we are. So now just call us Colette, and we are going to collectively answer you. So that's just Celeste and Yvette put together. I want to say, didn't Kate come up with that?
Yes,
Kate came up with the Colette.
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, so we got now you got to come over here and yeah.
Joined at the hip.
We're joined at the hip. It's us. Yes. The Bobbsey twins. Can't ever tell us apart. So,
Really? One's blonde, one's redhead. I think you can.
But just say Colette, we'll answer.
Yes, we both will.
As long as you, like Nancy Rust, bring us lovely cinnamon rolls. You can call us whatever you want, really. We'll be fine. So speaking of powers that be, I want to thank all of you guys who have started asking if I write patterns of my own. And yes, I do. So I asked if I could sell some of my patterns here at Above and Beyond, and very generously they said yes. So I have 3 of them that I'm going to show you today, and we put them in the sale for today. So if you're interested, you can get 20% off any of my patterns. The first one I'm going to show you is called Trick or Sweet, and it's a lovely.
Glare.
You want me to pull it out?
Nope, that's better. Just holding it that way.
Holding it like
It's not
that?
as much glare.
Not as
Yep.
much glare.
Yep.
And so this one is a Halloween that I think you would really love. It is a wall hanging. I think I called it a banner. There's something on there. Sorry, peeps.
You could use that as a table runner too.
A table runner, or you can hang it on your front door or wherever you'd like. It's really cute. So that's the first one that I'm showing. This second one is called Eternal Bloom.
There we
Is that better?
Yep.
Okay. It's called Eternal Bloom, and I actually wrote this pattern for a Christmas box that I had put together. I have done some subscription boxes, so they've been like a one-off here and there, but this is one of them. This is the second one. And then the third one I'm going to show you guys. This one is really cute, and I always had a lot of people like this one. It's called I Want to Hold Your Paw. And it's
bear paw.
Yes, it is a bear paw. And I just wrote it to be foundation paper pieced to make it perfect, of course. So anyway, those are the 3 patterns. If you're interested, they are in the sale pile for today. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to be putting together the crow and pumpkin block. I have sewn them up, and I think I did that on a live probably a couple weeks ago, and now I'm going to put it together. So we're going to head over to the sewing machine.
And Mona, to answer your question, yes, they are all FPP.
Yes, I write foundation paper pieced patterns. Okay, so here is the block, and we are going to be piecing it together, and I'll flip it over just so you can see how it's going to come together. Of course, I made my pumpkin pink. And of course it goes to this side whenever you flip it. So it'll look like that. So you got the crow up here, the stem of your pumpkin, and your pumpkin. And it's Halloween, so I have fun with it. You know, I mean, my pumpkin is dressed up like a pink pumpkin.
Well, that's okay.
Great. That's right.
And they got a couple questions about your patterns.
Oh, okay.
Where is the kitty one?
It's called Trick or Sweet. So if you go to aboveandbeyondsewing.com and then head over to the Facebook products, I think it's under products, right? And then it says Facebook products.
Yeah.
So there's like a little tab that says products. If you click on that, it'll say Facebook products, Facebook Live products. Click on that, and it'll be at the top one of the 3 patterns that is on sale. So it's called Trick or Sweet.
And how much are they?
They are $15 each, but you're going to get 20% off if you get them now or within the next week.
There's like so much paper in there.
Well, because I give you guys the templates. I think for Eternal Bloom, I don't have them in there, but I can print them up and put them in all of the packages. But I tend to try to give you, so you have the pattern where you have the templates inside the pattern, but then also I print out an extra set. That way you don't have to go and make copies right away. You have it
Perfect.
already in there. So
That's a great deal.
it's a great deal. Yeah.
More than that at the coffee shop, that's for sure.
Yes.
Probably, yeah. So anyway, there you go. There's that one.
They said that they saw the kitty on your website, but not shown here today. So is the kitty not on sale today? Just the 3 that you showed?
Let me double check. I'll check.
Okay, we're going to check on that.
Yeah, we're
Renee?
going to check on it because I thought I did, but I might have done that. I might have done something wrong. It's definitely possible for me to have done that.
So we'll get back to you,
incorrectly.
Renee, once you
Yeah,
checks.
we'll make sure that that's there. Okay, so I'm just going to flip these over just so that they're ready for me to put together. Now, according to the instructions, and since I know the pattern writer, I can tell you that these 2 are going to go together first. So I'm going to take them and I'm going to put them right sides together. And then I'm going to use my fingers to line them up. You can just feel how everything's all lined up. And I will take my Wonder Clips.
And Sherry, the patterns are $15.
It is there, guys. If you go and look, it is there. Elaine just went and checked.
Can I take them over here a second?
Oh,
Yeah.
Can I show them? Okay.
Yeah.
So here is our website. And go to products right here. Then you'll click on Facebook Live products. And then you scroll down. And there it is right there.
Yay.
okay. Thanks, Elaine.
You are welcome. And there it is on sale. Add to cart.
So on sale, it's $12.
You betcha.
You saved
Alrighty.
$3.
KB Dow with a stick.
Okie doke. Thank you.
Thank
for
you.
letting me show 'em.
Okay, so now I've got this all Wonder Clipped up, and I'm going to just take a straight pin, and I'm going to put it right in that corner. And then when I get it through there, I'm too much of a perfectionist. Why don't I just stick it in there? Okay. And then I just make sure it's coming through on the other side right in the corner. And it is. So that's pretty well lined up. And then I'm going to go to the other side. And I'm going to do the same on the other side just to make sure that it's all lined up like it's supposed to be. And that looks pretty good. And another thing that you can do, now this one right here, this is a good point because that's where your crow is coming together. So I can put it right in that point and then make sure it's going through that point on the other side, which it looks pretty good to me. Another thing you can do is put it right on the line, right? So if there's not a whole lot of points, you can just put it right on the line and then look on the other side and make sure it's coming through on the other line. So this is a really good reason why I tell people not to pull their papers off, because your papers will continue to help you with this 1/4 inch seam, and you can line everything up using the 1/4 inch. Okay, so now I'm going to come over to sew. I have lowered my stitch length to 1.4.
I'm going to get on the other side of you here.
All right.
Is that giving you enough room?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So I lowered my stitch length to 1.4, and I have my open toe foot on. And I am going to, now with FPP, you do have to use your hand wheel to lower your needle right where you want it. Now I'm going to be sewing all the way across because I'm joining the pieces. But if I were working on, say, just a seam line, I could lower my needle right to where I want it. And that's why I use the open toe foot. It's really good for that. Okay, so I'm going to lower the needle and the foot and just stitch all the way across.
And why do you use such a shortened stitch length?
Whenever you are sewing your fabric onto paper, you want to be able to pull the papers off as easily as possible. So the shorter your stitch length, the closer together those holes that you're punching in the paper. And so it makes the paper tear easily. So if you are finished with all of your FPP and you're having trouble getting your papers out, it's because your stitch length was not short enough.
Okay.
So keep going shorter and shorter until your papers just come off easily. Now, if your papers come off too easily, because sometimes, depending on the intricacy of the design, you could be stitching over like certain places repeatedly. And if that starts to happen, you might want to bring your stitch length up, because sometimes I will take mine all the way down to like 1.0. And with this one in particular, because of the amount of stitching I'm doing on it, I changed it to 1.4 so that my papers wouldn't just start falling off before I wanted them to. Okay, so now the only papers I take off are the ones that are within the seam area, the seam allowance. And that's because once you press it, if you don't take this paper out, it's now stuck inside and you'll never get it out.
Makes total sense.
Yeah. So I just take out the paper in the seam allowance.
And is that for every seam that you do this to?
Yep, every
Okay.
seam. And then if and when I get to a point where there are smaller pieces that are what I like to call landlocked, those are the only ones that I'll also take out, and I'll explain why whenever I get there. So now I'm ready to press this seam open. And with FPP, you will press your seams open as often as possible to reduce bulk. So I'm going to go ahead and lay my template down, and I'm just going to use my fingernail to kind of encourage that fabric to lay flat.
Once Yvette shows us how she's going to press this seam, then I'll go back to the Fab 5. And Barbara says that the Fab 5 isn't listed on today's products.
Oh, that's true. I forgot. Okay. That's my bad.
I'll put it up.
We're going to put it up. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. That was my fault.
Our assistant Elaine will put that up.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
Okay, so the picture may not be up, but we're going to put the Fab 5 there so that you can order it.
And you're using your magic juice.
Heck yeah. There's nothing I make without magic juice. I use it on everything.
Sure makes those seams lie flat.
Yep. It is like the best.
So you don't have to worry about burning the paper, huh?
Nope.
Okay.
Not at all. Just make sure whenever you're working on FPP that you do not use steam, because that will warp your paper and you don't want to do that.
Oh, makes total sense.
Yep. Okay, so now the next piece is going to be adding P. So we're going to add P by pulling them up, right sides together. And then again, I am just going to use my fingers to make them all line up nice.
And Jolie, the refill for the magic juice came in. I remember calling you, I think it was Monday, that yours is here.
Awesome.
So Renee's saying she wants Yvette's kitty she did on YouTube, showing how she put scraps together for cat body.
So basically that's the same one. The only thing is I just took the cat head and made that. It's the same one. It came off that same pattern.
Okay, while she's getting clips on this area, I'm going to show the Fab 5.
Awesome.
For those of you who have joined us a little late. So this is the Fab 5 for today. We have a lavender or purple, and then another one that has a design with darker purple and green, then the focus fabric, then a black thatch, and then a splotchy green, which all the colors look really good together.
It's a perfect color combo.
Yes, very nice color combo. And Renee says thank you.
You're welcome. Now I am just sewing right on down.
Seam,
yep.
Right?
Just like. All right. I think that's good. Bothering me. I'm going to take the papers out of that seam allowance. Okay, now I'm going to press.
And I will go around this way. And Patty, Cheryl took the summer off, so she's enjoying her summer with her grandkids and vacations and whatever else she's doing. That's why you
Yeah.
haven't seen her lately.
And we're missing her. But she's living her best life. And if you're watching, Cheryl, we love you, girlie. And happy that she's happy. Okay, so it
And
might
is
take
it
a minute.
Is the picture up there? Yeah. Okay. So the Fab Five should be on the website now with the picture.
With the picture. Yay! Yay for pictures. We love pictures. Ba-boom.
Yvette's singing.
I'm singing.
Singing while she sews.
That's it. I sing while I sew. I either sing while I sew or I listen to true crime while I sew. Unless I'm here at work, and then I listen to Taylor Swift and random music that YouTube decides to put on that we can't ever figure out. We're like telling them what to play, and then some weird stuff starts playing. We don't know how that happens.
Patty Whitefield loves true crime.
Oh, isn't it great? I'm telling you what, I'll be like the last person to get, well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, knock
On laminate?
on laminate, yes. And knock on laminate wood. That I'm going to be the last one that would be like abducted and stuff. Now somebody's going to want to prove me wrong. Whoa, let me just show her. Okay. So now, there we go. You can see now they're all going to line up pretty. So the next one I'm going to attach is S. And I'm going to move them right sides together. And then I'm going to use my hands.
And all of these instructions are in your pattern book,
Yep.
correct?
Yep. I think it's on page, I think the template assembly starts on page like 72. If I'm not mistaken. And the only reason why the page numbers like really stick out to me is like when I'm having to print things out for myself later. That's usually those pages are usually the ones that I lose most often. So I'm often having to go down to that page and go, I guess I better print that again.
It's funny how those things stick in our brain.
I know, right? Well, if numbers stick in my brain, people's names don't. It's really terrible. The poor customers who come in here and I'm like, tell me your last name again because I can't ever remember people's names. It's terrible. But if anybody's last name is, I don't know, 37, I'll remember
72.
that. Or 72, that's right. All right, so I'm just going to stick my pen there and boom, look at that. Amazeballs.
Perfect. It's lined up nicely.
And I'm going to do the other side.
Patty Whitefield said she'll see us on Thursday
Oh, cool.
to clear her tab. And do you need a pickup truck to haul everything
Or maybe
home?
or maybe just like the little U-Haul that you can hook to the back of your car.
Right.
Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so now I'm going to go over and sew it because everything looked real good to me. And I'm just going to start right at the edge there. Sorry, Colette. I'm going to push you up there just a second until I can get my needle down. All right.
Patty says she'll probably need a U-Haul or a pickup truck.
Okay, and we'll help you load it all out to the car. We'll probably need a little break from the building at that time anyway. We'll want to go outside and get some fresh air and help you with all your purchases. Okay. Now pull out these papers. And you can always peel it back from the stitches. So if you go over and you go to take those off, you just peel it back. It's not going to hurt a thing. It's not going to come unsewn or anything like that, especially if your stitch length is 1.4. That sucker ain't going nowhere.
It's almost like popping bubbles
I know.
when you peel that paper
See,
off.
this is my favorite part. I love taking the papers out, especially like once you're all done and you get to just like sit there and pull all the papers out. I'll take it over to the. That's the only time really I like watch TV. I'll go over, turn the TV on, pull all the papers out. It's amazeballs. I love having my my little tweezers. I get my Gypsy quilter tweezers. I get all the little ones like out from like these little corners.
Right.
Yep. Okay, so I am going to show you. I wish I had my Gypsy tweezers now because I'm going to show you what I mean by the landlocked smaller pieces. So you see how we've got this piece here. I'm going to turn it around. So this R2, this P2, and actually this P1 and this P3. Nothing is going to be attached to those anymore. They're sort of what I call landlocked. So since they're in the middle, just so that you're not having to pull out 400,000 papers all at once, I'll pull some of these out as I go. So I'm going to take this one out. But I'm going to make sure that I'm only taking that part out, right? And since I'm going to take P1 out, I'm just going to get that one going. And then I'll take P2 out.
Those come out so easy.
Well, that's because my stitch length is only 1.4. Okay, so I pulled those out. The rest of them I'm going to leave. If any question, leave them. This is still going to have something attached later, right? We haven't done anything yet. So I'm going to leave those in there because we need this seam allowance here. On the other side, really, I'm not comfortable with pulling any of those out. So I'm just going to leave all of those. I pulled these guys out, and now we're ready to just press that seam open.
And that little pressing bar sure helps you out with that seam,
It
doesn't it?
does. It does. I do know that Above and Beyond currently sells a pressing bar that has wool, and I've also been given permission to put my own pressing bar inside. My husband actually makes every single one by hand, and I'm in the process of getting that ready to put in the shop. So hopefully by well, it won't be next week because I'm going to be off, but pretty soon I'm going to have those in there too. So if you'd like one of these, we'll be selling those too.
Perfect.
So I just need a little bit of extra time to get those ready, and then they'll be there. But the one with the wool is good too. So if you have that one, it's a nice one as well.
And are you using the iron on hot or medium?
As hot as possible.
Okay.
Yep. Ultra high. Cotton setting. Linen setting.
No steam.
No steam. My magic juice is all the liquid it's going to have on it. And you don't need a whole lot. Just a little dab will do ya. What was that commercial for?
Brill cream.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I remember. Because it was on all the time.
Oh my goodness. Why do I not remember that? I remember the slogan. But I didn't remember what it was for. Brill cream. That's hilarious. Okay. See, I thought it was something different. Why did I think?
I don't know.
Huh.
Could it have been used for something else?
I don't know. Possible. It's very
A little
possible.
dab will do ya.
Little dabble do ya. Yabba dabba doo. That came to mind too when you said that.
Flintstones.
Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. They're a modern Stone Age family from the town of Bedrock. They're a page right out of history.
You know that song.
Are you kidding? We used to watch that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when we were kids and you would have like Saturday and you'd watch all the cartoons. Do kids still do that?
I have no idea.
I know, I don't either. I don't have any children, so
They don't have good cartoons anymore.
probably not, because there's a lot of things they don't do well anymore. I shouldn't say that out loud. I start sounding like an old crotchety person from like whenever I was a kid. All right, so now we've got this one last piece to put on. So I'm going to turn them right sides together, lift it up, and then I'm going to use my fingers to make them line up on all
Flintstones and the
sides.
Jetsons.
The Jetsons.
I remember the Jetsons too.
Yep. Didn't we think that we would be living like that by now?
Yeah.
That we'd be like walking down a motorized sidewalk and all kinds of stuff like that, like right in your house.
Susan says she still watches cartoons.
Are they still good?
Are they still good
Are
cartoons?
you watching the old time from like when we were kids, or the new ones, or? Whoop.
Patty Hunter says, no kids, only Snapchat and TikTok.
Yeah. Those will get me in trouble too, boy. If I start watching TikTok, I get lost in it. So I haven't watched TikTok in a while because I'll get in trouble because I won't stop. All right, so now I'm going to use my pen, a pen, to get in there. I'm not real happy with that one. Let me look on the other side and see. I might redo that one. Yeah, I think I'm redoing that one. Okay, hold on. And also, like with this one, I think on the one of them, it was a little tedious when I was putting it together. Sometimes they are. All right, so let me just kind of
So her corners did not match, so she's realigning.
Yeah, I'm going to realign it.
Old ones are the best. Woody Woodpecker, Flintstones, the Jetsons, Yogi Bear.
Yep, all of the above. I even remember, you remember whenever they had He-Man and She-Ra? Did you watch that?
Yes.
Yeah, I liked those too. And those were good because me and my brother could both watch. Whereas before, sometimes we would argue about what we wanted to watch. But then we started watching those and we didn't fight about it anymore. I'm sure my mom was real happy.
That
we weren't fighting, right. I get mad whenever my cats are fighting, so I can only imagine what it's like for parents whenever their kids are squabbling and causing a ruckus, like for no reason, or what seems like no reason. All right, so I'm going to do this again. Let's see here. That one's better. I think that I'm having like it's getting right into that corner because I have like a spot right there. And I think that's what's making me feel a little funky about it. So let me just see how this one looks. Actually, I like that a lot. That's good. Sometimes, because, I was born on Christmas Day. Might have been Jesus' birthday, but I was not Jesus. So sometimes you get to a point where you've tried it 2 or 3 times and you're just not in that perfect place. Well, we're not Jesus, so it happens. And you have to just accept at that point that it's just going to go where it's going to go and you're going to love it. Okay. So I'm just going to get that needle where I want it, and here we go.
Another old one, Chip 'n Dale.
Oh, I remember Chip 'n Dale. Scooby-Doo was another favorite for me.
I like the Hanna-Barbera ones.
Yeah.
With Foghorn Leghorn.
Yep.
And Magilla Gorilla, Wally Gator,
Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny,
That's all, folks.
Elmer Fudd. Cindy's joining late. What are we making today?
I am putting together the crow and pumpkin block from the Spooky Sampler. And this is actually the last piece right here. Whoop. Hello.
Tasmanian Devil,
Oh,
Yosemite
yes.
Sam,
Yes.
Speedy Gonzales. That was funny. I said that to one of the kids in the kids class.
Did they get it?
They asked me, who's Speedy Gonzales?
That's funny. That is funny.
I thought it was funny. Love that sound.
Don't you?
Tearing paper.
Yeah. Your stomach's talking to us.
Yeah, I know. Digesting my lunch.
I know. Didn't you have soup for lunch?
I did.
Was it good?
It was good, and I added collard greens from my garden.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it was very nutritious.
I'm surrounded by healthy people.
We like our veggies.
You do. You do like them.
Brought veggies in last week, and you think Yvette took some home?
I didn't, but I would have taken them for my husband if he had said he wanted some. But I think that, remember I told you that he probably would, like if you had like carrots and tomatoes, he would take that.
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers, he would probably take that.
I picked my first cucumber yesterday, so
Oh, cool.
I'll be having a lot more cucumbers.
Okay, so this one right here, I'm not going to take that out, this S5, because it comes down to this point right here, and I don't want to encourage S6 to start to lift, but I'm going to take out S4, just because there's not going to be anything else attaching to that guy.
Yes, Patty, I'm from the South. I'm from South Florida. Eating collard greens, yeah, we always ate all that good stuff.
There's a lot of collard greens going on in Louisiana, too.
Yeah, and grits, and
Love grits.
so do I.
Like proper grits. I will eat the instant ones, but they are not as good.
No, gotta cook them.
Yeah.
Karen says her kids had a Tasmanian Devil and Sylvester decorated bathroom.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
I grew up in Hollywood, Florida, on the East Coast, just north of Miami, south of Fort Lauderdale. I was a beach bum.
I bet. That sounds like an amazing way to grow up.
It was.
Okay, so now I've pulled those out. These I'm leaving, so I'm going to go and press my seam open.
And cheese grits are good. Oh,
Yeah. Shrimp and grits.
Oh, yeah.
I love shrimp and grits with like some nice spicy sausage in there.
Oh, Amy says she's from Davie. Yeah, not too far. Yeah, good thing I wasn't there this past weekend with that storm Debbie coming through. Now they say another storm's generating out there. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Well,
Well,
Sherry
it's that
says, I
time of
hate
year."
grits. You didn't grow up in the South then. Sometimes you had to eat what was put on the table.
Yeah, I didn't ever have that problem. Because my mom got tired of cleaning up. It's all I'm going to say. So after a while, she was just like, whatever you want to eat, just eat.
Yeah, I hear stories. Some people had to stay at the table and finish their
I would have lived
Line-
at the table. I would
line
have
of
lived at
beans
the table.
or
I
whatever
mean,
it was.
I am so happy I didn't have a mom like that. Because I would have lived there, I think.
Yeah, Cindy says I live in the South and don't like grits or collard greens.
Well, I don't like collard greens because
Well,
you know.
they're bitter. If you
but
put them in soup, they're not that bitter. But I planted some spicy mustard greens. It's almost
Yeah.
like eating wasabi. They're so
Oh.
spicy. Oh, they are so good.
Wow.
Some more juice.
Giving it some juice. Okay, dokie. Giving one last press.
Sherry says that she lived in Savannah and was forced to eat them, and she did. That's why she doesn't like them.
Well, you know, that's the thing. I mean, listen, I am all about, you know, when parents are trying to teach their kids things. I'm all about that. I really am. But it's like, I had friends who would try something, they didn't like it, but then were still forced to eat it. I just, really, I mean, all you're doing is, I don't know. To me, that's just making the whole relationship with food not good,
Right,
you know?
right. Val says, we're learning a lot about you, too.
I know, right?
Oh, looky
Okay,
there.
so there he is.
Oh,
There's my little
nice.
crow, my little pink pumpkin
And the little
with his
stem
little green stem.
of the pumpkin.
Yeah, it's coming out good. I'm very happy with how it's coming out. So
And I like your ghost fabric as the background.
I know, right?
That's cute.
And I'm purposefully making it go all different directions, as you can see, because
Like they're flying.
it's technically a directional fabric, but I didn't think it really needed to be because Casper flies sideways. I mean, you know, whatever.
True.
Yeah, and he's an apparition. He can go upside down. So I think he's fine, just like
Mono
he is.
was made to eat liver and onions. Gag.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't do that. Sorry.
yeah, I see, that's what I'm saying. Because then kids get scared to eat anything,
Yeah.
you know?
Everybody's commenting how cute this is.
Oh, good. I'm glad you guys like it. And maybe we can head over and show the Fab Five one last time now that we've got this block all put together.
Okay. Are you coming with us?
I will come with you.
All right. I'm going to walk slow so I don't make anybody nauseous.
There we go. In fact, let me see. I'll bring the lights over. We're like, get some bright light on there.
Fab
Bam!
Five.
There we
Oh,
go.
That is bright.
It is bright. There we go. Showing its natural colors. Oh, they're so pretty. Kind of goes with my nails. Woo! All right, so there we go. There's our Fab Five for today. If you guys are interested, please put your orders in now. You can just comment, send one to Littleton, send one to Thornton, or if you need it mailed, please mail me a Fab Five, and we'd be happy to cut those for you guys. And we will be seeing y'all on Monday.
All right.
So have a very good weekend, and we'll see you then.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, y'all.